Hi guys, it's Miss Coughlin. So this is your word study video for Wednesday. If you watched your word study video for yesterday, you should have heard that your new root for this week is straw or struct from Mrs. Cole. And that means to build. So we're going to be talking about some different words today that have our root in them. And I want you to be thinking about how does straw or struct work with these words and what are we building on when we're talking about these. So the first word we have is instructor. And if I am looking at this, I pull apart my word to syllabicate it. I have struct. And then I have another root, which we've talked about, which was in. And in means um, out or away from, or not opposite of or without. So we are not physically building on something, but we're building on someone's knowledge. So an instructor is considered like I would be considered an instructor because I'm a teacher. So I'm building on your knowledge. Um, and other types of instructors could be like a workout instructor, people who lead workout classes. Maybe somebody's like your art teacher, like an outdoors class, like Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts have instructors. So those are all different kinds of instructors that we have. I forget that I have to erase. Sorry. If I don't erase, they'll show that circle will show up on the next slide. Okay. Okay, so the next one we have is obstruct. So if I'm thinking about obstruct, the picture of the construction worker here and this tree kind of go together because they are both talking about obstructions in the road or obstructions on a path. And I would say that the tree is the obstruction, right? It's building on to the path that we're trying to go on to travel, right? So it's an obstruction. It's blocking my path. And then if I'm looking at this picture here, these two playing soccer, it says player blocks opposition's path. So it's the blue player maybe is an obstruction to the red player's point to the ball or wherever he's trying to go. Lots of you play soccer, so lots of you probably know that your path is obstructed when somebody runs in front of you. Baseball, there's obstructions. Football, basketball, they all have things where someone is blocking your path or building on the path that you need to get to your next point. So those are some examples of obstructions. And then it says, who's ready for a challenge word? So on the first word, we talked about there were instructors, right? So an instructor does something to the person that's listening. Where I'm a teacher, the verb that I do, the thing that I do is I teach. So something that an instructor does is they instruct you on how to do something. So has a couple of those examples, like this one where it said he looks like he's teaching a class. They're teaching them how to kayak. They're teaching them how to play basketball and then how to lift weights. So this word is in. It's just the instruct, taking the OR part of it out. So we're just instructing on this slide. And that's all we have for word study today because we can't really do the activity that we had for today's following word study. So I hope that you guys come tomorrow and we will see you later today. Stay warm.